begin by coming to a samasthiti, standing at the top of our mats. Find a length and activation in the body. Relax the jaw. Nice deep breath in. With a long, slow exhale, close your eyes and begin to take a few slow, deep breaths to arrive. Nice deep breath in to fill. Long, slow breath out to release. Nice deep breath in. And breathe out. Inhale to fill. Hold the breath at the top. Open the mouth, exhale to empty the lungs. Inhale, arms rise up to the sky. Exhale, bring your hands to prayer. Take a quiet moment for your practice or for yourself. See if you can feel into whatever it is. Even just a moment of gratitude goes a really long way. You can bow your head towards your hands to close that off. Blink the eyes open. Come to samasthiti to prepare. Inhale, high mountain, arms rise. Exhale, forward fold uttanasana, bow down. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the spine. Exhale, plank, step back. Inhale, shift forwards, elbows in. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga, dandasana. Keep the head up, tuck the chin. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Roll over the toes, squeeze, look up. Exhale, down dog, press back. 5 breaths, ujjayi. And for 1. 2, press into the ground. Wrap your armpits in. 3, 4, relax the back of the neck, look up to the navel. 5, and release. Inhale, halfway lift, step to the top, straighten the spine. Exhale, fold, soft bend to the knees. Inhale, high mountain, knees bend, arms reach up. Exhale, samasthiti, hands to the sides. With the breath, inhale, arms reach up, look up. Exhale, forward fold, bow down, bend the knees. Inhale, halfway lift, ripple the spine straight, shoulders back. Exhale, plank, step back. Inhale, shift forwards, elbows in. Exhale, lower halfway, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Squeeze your thighs. Straighten the arms. Exhale, down dog. Press back. Ujjayi breath for 5. 1. 2. Press the ground away. Slight bend to the knees, belly to thighs. 3. And then you can actively lower your heels down. 4. Wrap the armpits in. Relax the jaw. 5. And release. Inhale, halfway lift. Step, jump, or float. Exhale, fold and release. Inhale, high mountain. Knees bend, arms rise, reach up. Exhale, samasthiti, hands to your sides. 1 more sun A. Inhale, utkatasana, sit down. Arms rise, look up. Exhale, uttanasana, forward fold, bow down. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the spine and prepare. Exhale, chaturanga, step, jump, or float to mid-plank. Inhale, up dog, roll over your toes, squeeze your thighs, roll the shoulders back. Exhale, down dog, press back. With your breath, inhale, warrior 1, right foot through, arms reach up, press through the left heel. Exhale, chaturanga, hands come down, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog, over the toes, squeeze. Exhale, down dog, press back. With the breath, inhale, warrior 1, left foot through, arms rise up, ground the right heel. Exhale, chaturanga, long, smooth, exhale all the way down. Inhale, up dog, rise up. Exhale, down dog, press back. Ujjayi breath for 5. And 1. See if you can take a count as softly as you can for every breath. 2. 3, 4, 5, and release. Inhale, halfway lift, step, jump, or float. Exhale, fold. Let that go. Inhale, chair, sit down, arms up. Exhale, samasthiti. Straighten the hands, straighten the legs, straighten the arms. Inhale, padagustasana. Have feet hip-width distance. Hands on the hips. Open the chest. As you exhale, fold and release. Options to place the hands onto some blocks, soft bend to the knees. Otherwise, you can place 2 fingers onto the big toes, elbows out to draw down. Take a nice deep breath in to prepare. Exhale, fold and release. 5 breaths. For 1, Ujjayi. 2, slight pull of the elbows out, relax the back of the neck. 3, 4, lift the tailbone up, press down through the heels. And 5, to release. Inhale, halfway lift, straighten the spine. Exhale, fold. Hands to the waist. Inhale, rise up, open the chest. Exhale, samasthiti, hands to prayer, reset. Inhale, extended side angle. Step the right leg back. Bend to the right knee, left foot comes in. Options to lightly rest the elbow onto the leg, extending the arm alongside the ear. Making sure to press firmly into the back foot and keep your kind of hips opening out. Otherwise, alternatively, you can place your hand onto a block and look up into the hand. Find the variation. Take a nice deep breath in and prepare. Exhale, hold for 5, Ujjayi, and 1. See if you can wrap the pinky in, open the chest up. 2, Ujjayi breath. 3, 4, be strong on the feet. 5, and release. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, exchange legs, bend into the left leg, right foot comes in. Set yourself up. Nice deep breath in to prepare. Exhale, Utthita Parsvottanasana, hold for 5. And 1. Pinky in, open the chest. 2. See if you can perhaps look up to the hand. 3. Nice gentle breathing in through the nose. 4. 5, and release. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, step forward, samasthiti. Inhale, Parsvottanasana. Right foot steps back, left foot comes in. Slightly shorter and wider stance. You're going to be pressing through the front heel. If you need to, you can have a bend to the front knee. And you can always place your hands onto some blocks. Otherwise, alternatively, you can find the bind behind your back. Inhale to open up. Exhale, fold and release. 5 breaths, Ujjayi. And for 1. 2, lengthen the spine. 3, draw the right hip back, bring the left hip forward. 4, 5, bend the front knee. Inhale to rise up, open the chest. Exchange, turn to the left foot, right foot comes in. Square yourself off. Inhale, open the chest up. Exhale, fold and release. Round 2, Ujjayi breaths. Hold for 1. 2, 3, 4, 5, and release. Bend the front knee. Inhale to rise up. Exhale, step forward, samasthiti. From here, next pose, Utthita Hasta, Padagustasana. Extending the leg out, bringing the hand to the foot. Options again to press into the front leg. Otherwise, you can interlace the hands into the front of the knee, draw it in, underneath the hamstring to extend. Otherwise, you can use a strap for length or hands to feet. See if you can prioritize an opening of the chest and a lengthening of the neck. Focus the eyes first on the right-hand side. Nice deep breath in to prepare. Find your bind. Exhale, hold for 5 breaths. For 1, 2, 3, 4. Open the chest, hips back. 5. From here, squeeze forehead to knee. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, release to shake it off. Well done. Next side. Set yourself up. Focus the eyes. Soft ujjayi breaths. Nice deep breath in to rise up. Exhale, extend to hold. Ujjayi breath for 5. And 1. Flex the toes. Lengthen the back of the neck. 2. Hips back. Open the chest. 3. 4. 5. From here, draw the forehead towards the knee. Give it a good squeeze. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale to release and shake it off. Well done. Inhale, high mountain. Reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Uttanasana. Bow down. Inhale, halfway lift. Breathe in. Straighten the spine. Exhale, chaturanga. Step, jump, or float to lower halfway. Inhale, up dog. Roll over the toes. Squeeze your thighs. Exhale, down dog. Press back. Inhale, halfway lift. Step, jump, or float. Exhale, fold. Inhale, high mountain. Knees bend. Reach the arms up. Exhale, samasthiti. Hands to your sides. Inhale, Utkatasana. We're going to be here for 5 breaths. Options to have the arms alongside the ears. Pinky down, pinkies in, shoulders down. This time you may want to challenge yourself by squeezing the thighs and sinking down. Otherwise, hands together, looking up. Prepare yourself. Take a nice deep breath in. Exhale, hold for 5 breaths. 1, Ujjayi breaths. 2, how softly can you receive your breath? 3, 4, sink a little bit lower. 5, and release. Straighten the legs, hands to the sides. Samasthiti. Inhale, high mountain. Float your arms up. Exhale, forward fold, bow down, and empty your lungs. Inhale, halfway lift. Straighten the spine and prepare. Exhale, chaturanga. Place the weight into the hands. Step back to plank and lower. Inhale, up dog. Lift the chest. Exhale, down dog. Press back. Inhale, warrior 1. Right foot through. Ground the back heel and rise up. Take a moment to set yourself up. Square the hips. Options to have the arms alongside the ears with the pinkies down. Tuck of your tailbone, and then you can press your left heel into the ground. Otherwise, bring the hands together above your head to lift your chest. Virabhadrasana A. Nice deep breath in. Prepare. Exhale 5 breaths. Ujjayi. For 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And release. Inhale, come to the center. Exhale, exchange. Left foot out, right foot in. Set yourself up. Focus on the breath. Nice deep breath in. Exhale to hold. Ujjayi breath for 5. And 1. 2. Relax the jaw. Soften into the breath. 3. Draw back on the left hip. Forward on the right. 4. 5. From here, warrior 2, slice open. Arms level out. Bend into the left knee, nice and strong. Look to the hand. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, 5 Ujjayi breaths. For 1. See if you can stack the shoulders over your hips. 2. Lengthen out the back of the neck. 3, an outwards rotation of your front thigh. 4, and press into the back foot. 5, inhale, star, come to the center, arms up. Warrior 2, to the right foot, left foot comes in. Settle in, eyes forward, Ujjayi breath for 5. And 1. 2, active through the arms. 3. 4. 5. And release. Hands down, plank pose. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog, over the toes, squeeze, look up. Exhale, down dog, press back. Inhale, knees bend, look to the front. Exhale, step to a seat, coming into Dandasana, creating the L shape with our bodies. So fingers by the sides, facing forwards. Come onto the front of the sitting bones. And again, if you need to, you can always sit up onto a block. Flex the toes. Nice deep breath in to lengthen the spine. As you exhale, press down and hold. So lengthen up for 5. And 1. Press into the hands. Tuck the chin. Lift up. 2. Bring the belly forwards and up. 3. Flex the toes. Shoulders back. 4. 5. And release. Inhale, arms rise directly into Paschimottanasana. Exhale, forward fold and release. Set yourself up. You can place a block underneath your legs, underneath your bum. You can have a strap to the feet. Nice deep breath in to prepare. Exhale, 5 slow breaths. Ujjayi. Hold for 1. 2. Flex the toes. Bring your belly forwards and down. 3. 4. 5. And release. Inhale to roll up. Exhale, cross over the legs, press back to Vinyasa and lower halfway. Elbows in. Inhale, up dog, roll over the toes. Squeeze, look up. Exhale, down dog, press back. Inhale, knees bend, look to the front. Exhale, step, jump, or float to a seat. Going to lower down onto our, kind of onto the ground. We're moving into reverse table or Purusvottanasana. We're going to do 2 rounds. Purusvottanasana is with the legs extended to raise the hips up, nice and strong. Otherwise, you can go into reverse table and really deepen the flexibility into the shoulders. So set yourselves up, either feet out in front, toes down, or feet hip width distance, fingers facing forwards. Take a deep breath in. Exhale to rise up and hold. 5 Ujjayi. And 1. Squeeze. Lift up. 2. 3. Soften into the breath. 4. 5. And release to lower. Well done. Cross the legs. Inhale, come onto the hands. Press back to plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, lower halfway. Keep the heat. Inhale, up dog, roll over the toes. Squeeze, look up. Exhale, down dog. Shift back and lower your heels down. Inhale, knees bend, look to the front. Exhale, step, jump, or float to a seat. From here, Triangle, Mukha Pada, Paschimottanasana. Let's run through the options. So this is where we have the leg back to get into the quad stretch or the knee stretch. So we can start there. First option is to just have the right leg back, left leg out long, take the calf out the way, and then you can lower yourself back to work into the quad flexibility. Be very, very careful on your knee. So you can go to about 70% and just breathe. Otherwise, you can sit up into a block, get the leg back, flex the front toes. You can always place a block underneath the front leg or bend the front leg, and then you can shift the weight forward. Alternatively, you can just remove the blocks onto the sitting bones, right leg back, left leg out long, and then fold. But if you're on the ground without a block, make sure that both sitting bones are on the ground. So set yourselves up, right foot back, left foot out. Nice deep breath into great length. As you exhale, lower to hold. 5 breaths. Ujjayi. For 1. A nice hissing sound restriction. 2. Relax the jaw, soften the tongue. 3, 4, 5, and release to roll up. Take your time to unwind. We're going to make our way onto the other side. So left leg back, right leg out. Don't forget to remove the calf, the flesh, so you can create some space for the knee. Find your variation. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, release. 5 ujjayi breaths. Hold for 1. 2. If you're folding forward, flex the toes, bring the belly forwards. 3. 4. 5. And release. Inhale to roll up, unravel. As you exhale, cross over the shins, press back to a plank, lower halfway. Inhale, up dog to squeeze, shoulders back. Exhale, down dog to press back. Inhale, knees bend, look to the top. Exhale, make your way through to a seat. We're going to lower down to the ground, coming Supta Baddha Konasana B. So we're going to have the legs lying on our back, legs up into the sky. First option is to take the hands onto the front of the shin to draw in onto the knee. Otherwise, hands interlace behind the hamstring. Otherwise, strap to foot or hand to foot. And we're going to draw it into the sky and then draw it out wide to hold that variation on the right-hand side and then on the left-hand side. So let's find your bind. Take a nice deep breath in. Rise up. And then with control, slowly lower it to the right-hand side. Keep your left leg active. Open the chest. Keep your left shoulder down and the left hip down. Flex the toes. Ujjayi breath for 5 and 1. 2. Flex both feet. 3. Open up the hip. 4. 5. And release. Inhale, come to the center. Draw forehead to knee. Good squeeze. And then release. Switch sides. Left knee draws in. Find your bind. Make sure that you are lengthening at the back of the neck and flexing the right toes. And you want to keep your right shoulder down and your right sitting bone down. Inhale to rise up. With the ujjayi breath, lower to the left-hand side. Flex the toes, both toes. Ujjayi breath for 5 breaths. And 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. And release. Bring the leg to the center. Draw forehead to knee. Give it a good squeeze. And release. Well done. From here, we're going to sit up for 2 rounds of bridge or wheel. Again, if wheel is in your practice and you feel comfortable, you can make your way there. Otherwise, for bridge, fingers touching the heels. If you'd like to try something new, you can place a block in between your knees to squeeze in and create that strength. Ground the heels down. Nice deep breath in. Exhale, rise up to hold. And if you have the range, you can interlace the hands and then squeeze the elbows to open the chest up. 5 breaths. Ujjayi. 1. 2. Press down through the heels. Lift the hips up. 3. 4. 5. And slowly lower down. 1 vertebra at a time. Lower your knees from left to right. Round 2. Prepare. Inhale. Exhale to rise up. 5 ujjayi breaths. Hold for 1. 2. Softly receive your breath. 3. 4. 5. And release to lower. Well done. Lower the legs from left to right. From here, we're going to move into Salamba Sarvangasana, shoulder stand. First option, legs up the wall. Nice opportunity to decompress the legs. Otherwise, for shoulder stand, elbows down, look up. You're going to rock the hips up into the sky. Reposition the elbows in a little bit, hands at the base of your spine, fingers facing up. Get your thumbs just, tucked in above your hip bones or your kind of your waistline. Nice deep breath in, look up, and as you exhale, extend the legs up into the sky to point and hold. Now you're going to free yourself from trying to create a shape. You just want to really actively reach up with the toes, kind of engage everything. So really try and reach up high, and we're going to stay here for 10 breaths. Ujjayi. For 1. 2. 3. Gently receive the breath. 4. Squeeze, lift up. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. Reach up, squeeze. And 10. Gently begin to lower the knees. Let them hover just above the forehead. When you're ready, gently lower yourself down onto the ground, having the knees come out wide. You may want to just take a moment to have the knees out wide to kind of squeeze, to open up, just to kind of release. There's options for the knees, or you can take the outer blade. Sometimes I like to just do like 1 or 2 breaths here in Happy Baby. Maybe a gentle rock. And then you can release. Lower yourself into Shavasana, having your toes out, palms facing up. Take a moment just to settle yourself in. Take a nice deep breath in to fill. As you exhale, release and relax. Just a reminder that this is an effortless posture. It's a nice opportunity to just relax and to see with how little effort you can be with your breath, the rising and the falling. I like to kind of imagine it as you just experiencing your breath and then noticing when your thoughts drift off, which is inevitable. If you'd like to, you can even just notice, just for a brief moment, what kind of a thought that was, whether it was a positive or a negative in the past or in the future. And then you just draw your attention back onto the sweetness of your breath and allow that cycle to happen and try and remain as relaxed and as calm as possible. Take a deep breath in, fill your belly up. Exhale to release and relax. You're more than welcome to lay here for as long as you like. When you do move, see if you can do so nice and slowly. Otherwise, well done for putting such amazing effort into your practice, and I will see you here for the next practice. Namaste.